morning, everybody. It's week 5 update on my weight loss. Last week was really depressing and discouraging. I had gotten down to like 162, 164, right in there, 162.4, right in there. And then I just shot right up to 133.3, and all week I stayed at 133. And so it was kind of depressing and discouraging. So I didn't go off the deep end with eating, but I did go off the deep end with, I'm not going to do stuff I'm supposed to do. Like, I'm not going to eat oatmeal for breakfast. I'd rather have peanut butter on Ezekiel bread. That's my favorite breakfast. So I went back to that. I said, I don't care. I'm going to just look at electronics while I eat because nothing's working anyway. And in the meantime, my hip has really been bothering me, so I've been super depressed, and it's winter up here, and so all my spiritual goals and all that kind of stuff just, I said, F it. And I did go swimming twice. That felt good. I was able to get into the doctor on Thursday. We talked a lot about my hip. They took x-rays. It doesn't look like I have bad arthritis. On Friday, I called and got my appointment with a hip surgeon, an orthopedic specialist, to look at it. And they said, well, we got an appointment for you on Tuesday, but you must bring your x-rays. So now it's Monday morning, and I'm going to have to see if I can't run over to the doctor and get the x-rays. If not, I'm going to have to cancel the appointment. So all of this has just caused me like a lot of stress, and I'm cranky and unhappy. So I made the goal for this week for patience. And the biggest patience is patience with myself, patience with the condition I'm in, patience with how the holidays affect me. I'm not a big fan of the holidays. I used to really like Thanksgiving, but it's not my big deal anymore, I guess because it used to be around food, and you know, I don't want it to be about that. So anyway, kind of a downer week, but I will kind of show on my phone. I'll film how I use the Omada program and kind of what I'm doing in my Clever Fox planner. Like I said in the last video, I sometimes overdo what I want to accomplish in the day, and it just moves to the next day, to the next day, to the next day. So I'm making the main goal more specific. Like, I think all this week I'm going to work on patience with myself and others, and try to get these x-rays and the doctors done, and work on a couple of videos, and that's about it. I have a couple of work goals that you'll see in my Fox planner. So let's look at that for the rest of the thing. Oh, I forgot to tell you, I ended the week on Sunday at 161.5. It's Monday morning. I'm back to 162, but at least I'm not at 163, and I'm going to take that for a win. I've been following Tiny House, Large Sound, I think that's the name, and My Great Challenge, and everybody is not losing weight. They're staying the same. So while I want everybody to lose a lot of weight, that made me feel a little better that we're all in the same boat. We're all struggling together. We're making progress even though the scale isn't rewarding us the way we'd like to. So thanks for everybody who's posting to Sophia's challenge. It's keeping me going, and I really appreciate everybody. So let's go look at my phone for the Omada program and the Fox planner, and that's it. This is the opening page of the Omada program. I'm showing it on my desktop. I'm going to go to the completed weigh-ins, and you can see that my goal is to lose like 10 pounds or something like that. And you can see my weight has not been linear in the downward position. It's been up and about, and I've lost all of 3.1 pounds. Boy, I wish it would come off faster. My goal for this month was to get into the 150s, and I still have a couple of weeks, so maybe I can pull it off. And I wanted to get more structure to be successful, so you can see that it has your motivation. And let's see what else we can look at. Oh, they give you little classes to do each week. Last week was working on weight. This last week was doing weight training. And so those are helpful. You can try, I've been tracking my steps. I tied it to my iPhone so it does your activity. And it's kind of a nice place to have everything. You can also track your foods. I didn't really show that, but you just write what you had. It doesn't do anything like MyFitnessPal with like breakup of the foods or anything, if that's what you are used to. So it's kind of a nice program. You have a coach. I didn't show any of that. You have a group. I didn't show any of that. But that's the Omada program. I'm lucky to have the Omada program. I think it at least helps me track. I will say the one thing I struggle with the Omada program is weighing every day. I don't like it. It feels like the mood setter for the day. If I lose a little weight, I'm happy. If I gain a little weight, I'm unhappy. I'm always worried when I get ready to get on the scale because it's like the big judger of the day. And I also don't like that it doesn't track like your calories and you don't put your portions when you do your foods. I didn't really show that very good, but maybe I'll use MyFitnessPal if I want to get more into it. Okay, so here's my Fox planner, and these are, let me see what I've got on the page. This is my goals for the week. I need to get my x-ray. I've been working on cleaning out my inbox, and I'm working on some videos. And you notice I start tracking on the Sunday because I start my weeks with a Sunday. All Unix admins know that's when the week starts, not Monday, but Sunday. And so I just do it that way. And my big things for this week are to get my doctor's appointments in, ice my hip every day, celebrate Thanksgiving, and we're going to go to lunch on Saturday with some family. And I don't want to talk about my hips so much, even though I'm talking about it in this video. And I've been doing better on my reading. I forgot to say that, and I'll zoom in a little bit. I've been doing better on my reading. I finished a Stephen King book, and one of my goals is to read all the Harry Potter books. I'm one of the few people who hasn't done that, and so I'm in book 2, and I'm enjoying it. I like how much they talk about food. It's kind of interesting when Harry Potter's with the Muggles, they don't feed him enough, but when he's with Ron's parents, they give him servings of force. And I also like how they've had to get the gnomes out of the yard. I think that's kind of funny. So anyway, let's see. Yesterday I had a lot of pain in my hip, and I got cranky and really depressed. And I wasn't very patient with myself, so I didn't do very good on that. Anyway, that's my week 5. Slow is, I guess, going to be what I'm learning from all this. Okay, and this was handheld. I don't usually do handheld, but sorry for the shaking stuff. Bye!